This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life. Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap.
But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh, good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in.
Michael,
George, where? Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello, and hello to you, and you. Good morning, everybody. Hello, La Capitana, Captain Venus in the building. Celeb Talk with Captain Venus is a content creator. Like, comment, share, subscribe to that beautiful sister. Good morning, everybody. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we got a bonus destination this morning because we got to talk. Because somebody made it to a blog. But the blog told the truth about what happened. We'll talk about that before we get to iCarly. iCarly got canceled for Paramount Plus. But there is some good news for the fans, and I am one of those fans, so I can't wait to tell you about that. The CW is trying to figure out a new identity, and they had to do some layoffs. I'll tell you how many. Then Beyond the Gates, the first black soap opera since Generations has been on TV. There is a launch date. We will talk about that. Denzel Washington is preparing to retire, but he is going to be in one of the biggest movies ever. What movie, you ask, rather? I'll tell you all about it. Six Flags may be selling off some theme parks. We're going to talk about that and how I believe that this could be helpful. Okay? So sometimes selling off things can be helpful. We're going to dive into that this morning. Then, of course, speaking of theme parks, Disney is trying to find their new CEO. I think this is Bob Iger's 5th time. So it's basically just when I was out, they pulled me back in. So they are trying to find their CEO. We'll get into that conversation. Ray J, being Ray J, child, apparently his life got threatened and he and Jamal Bryant had an interview. We'll get into that, child. And then finally, Church's Chicken versus KFC. I'm not talking about chicken sandwich war. I'm talking about an actual brand war. We are going to get into that. Higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me tell you now, this iconic intro here. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music. You see the virtual tour background. Right? You hear the virtual tour music. Yes, you do. One thing to know, and two things for sure. Over here on this channel, a lot. I do mean a whole lot. Happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith. I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell. And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it out right. But whenever you start the daylight, and a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody. Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
It's Julie Chen Moonves. It is a new morning. My good friend, and to Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, here, Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Don't worry, we will get to our 8 destinations, but I just want to give some context here, right? I just want to see something real quick here. Just want to see something very quickly because, you know, the way I'm going to frame this conversation about this story is by the numbers, child. Is by the numbers. Hang on, y'all. How y'all doing this morning, by the way? Hopefully all is well with you guys. Okay, well, it looks like they may not have it, but either way. So there was something that happened on UrbanBellMagazine.com this morning, right? Now, to give you context on their Instagram account, their Instagram follower count has 51,500 followers. 51,500 followers. 51,500 followers. Now, the person in this story, though, their Instagram count is only 3,400 483 followers. So, as you can tell, Urban Bell Magazine has more credibility than that individual, in the words of Niles the Butler, from The Nanny. We're still waiting for the DNA results. So, with that being said, let's get to our bonus destination this morning. Yes, let's get to that this morning. Don't you just love it when the blogs just say the truth? Urban Bell Magazine.com says Love and Marriage Huntsville star Sonny Minks drags YouTuber and did. It's been a rough first season for LAMH, Love and Marriage Huntsville newbie Sonny Minks. Sonny Minks has been receiving a lot of backlash from Love and Marriage Huntsville fans due to how she ended up with Moses Monroe. As we reported, Destiny Payne aired out Sonny before she even stepped foot on the show. Destiny feels that Sonny backstabbed her by dating Moses. Even though you stayed in that relationship for 15 years, when a woman's fed up, she executes the energy. You a girl that just wanted attention, so you stayed where you could get attention. But that was on you. After 15 years, that was you who had the power. There's a song from Aretha Franklin saying, baby girl, you hold the power. He can't leave you or take you, make you or break you. Baby girl, you hold the power, because a rose is still a rose. But then again, child, roses are beautiful and you're not. So are we really that surprised? Anyway, Moses and Destiny had an on and off romance for 15 years, and Destiny said that it's been 2 years since she saw Moses and basically admitted that the storyline was fake, but that's neither here nor there. Destiny told Sonny about Moses when Sonny was working as a film producer. That's a lie, because on a reunion, Carlos said to Destiny that producers have said that Destiny was not cooperative and she was not giving any story. Sonny was assigned to Destiny, so they had conversations about Destiny's life to determine what she would show on the show, which was basically nothing. That's why she got fired. At some point, Destiny introduced Sonny and Moses. That's not true at all. They happened to be in the same room, and Sonny would be in passing, right? And, one day there was a real estate, conversation, and they kicked it off from there because Moses, he's got family members, and Sonny happens to know some of Moses' family members, the people of the neighborhood. So that's how that happened. After Moses and Destiny cooled off again sometime later, Sonny and Moses became a couple. Now they are married. Recently, Sonny got into it with a YouTuber who covers LAMH. Now, wait a minute. Did I not say that some of y'all one-trick ponies? Did I not say that some of y'all one-trick ponies? Listen, you know what? We do what we can, okay? And you and my friendship is bigger than Android and Apple. So we're not doing this in the past, present, or afterlife. But did I not say some of y'all one-trick ponies? Now listen, don't get mad at me. Get mad at Urban Bell, because they said Sonny got into it with a YouTuber who covers LAMH. Not financial news, not anything else, who covers LAMH. I think that's one-trick pony energy. Let's get back to the article. According to Sonny, the whole thing popped off because the YouTuber made bestiality accusations about Sonny. Eventually, Sonny appeared on one of, you know what? Let me just say this. Boys and girls, holla. Men and women speaks. So I'm confused. Oh, you know what? They didn't even respect your name, child. Oh my Lord. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. So basically they said you a one-trick pony and they disrespected your username on YouTube. Oh my Lord. Okay, let's roll on, child. And listen, I'm just reading it as y'all are hearing it. Okay, I'm just reading it as y'all are hearing it. Now I'm not making anything up. I'm just reading the article. Are you going to get mad at Urban Bell Magazine? Because, I mean, listen, you made it. I mean, listen. I mean, Prosperity Thick Girl made to Deadline.com with the actual factual smacktual reason why Kiki passed away when everybody dragged your ass for you giving an announcement that you didn't even have permission to give from Kiki's mother. So you going to talk about this on your channel or no? But you know what? If somebody disrespected my YouTube name and somebody said I was a one-trick pony, I would not cover it. But because you have nothing else to produce in terms of content, because the person you are reflects in the content you create, you have nothing else to give to the people. So maybe you should take a victory lap on this one. I mean, even though, let's look at the article again. They said recently Sonny got into it with a YouTuber who covers LAMH, and they disrespected your username. Okay, let's roll on. I just want to make sure that we weren't misreading it. Eventually, Sonny appeared on one of recent live sessions. It was a mess. Moses is currently behind bars for probation violation. Sonny wasn't having it after said was concerned for her. Sonny Meeks offended a YouTuber by calling her elderly. Sonny said, "Girl, you are so funny. You were just talking ish the other day when you were at the post talking about I'm gonna get my family on her woo woo woo. Be an older lady, be respectful. I know you're probably old enough to be my mother. Child, not every woman deserves to be a mother, just like every man does not deserve to be a father. And some people don't even deserve to be grandparents." Let's roll on. So just be respectful, be a woman of character, and a woman that should be trying to be a positive role model for other black women instead of one who sits up here and tears younger black women down. Be a role model, because guess what? The tongue and the curses you put on me and mine, guys watching you swear, you will have bigger prices to pay for that. She continued, be an elderly woman. Responded, I'm not elderly. So what, you 30? So have we misidentified your age? You know, it's interesting. I guess some people can be misgendered with names. I guess people can be misaged appropriated, I guess. I don't know, child. I just You 30 though, right? You 30. Okay, child. Okay. All right. If you 30, I'm married to Melody Cherie. Her name is Melody Cherie Lee. If you 30, then I'm married to Melody Cherie Lee. If you 30, I'm married to Melody Cherie Lee. Okay, let's roll on, child. It's the delusions of grandeur for me. Sonny didn't back down. Yeah, you are. Be an elderly woman, so have some respect for other people, especially younger women. Be somebody we can look up to instead of a person who is trying to drag us down. She added, you were just on here talking about peace and how people need to come together. I think you need an example. You need to be an example of that instead of being so messy. You're the only blogger that I can honestly say that says the craziest ish out of your mouth. And guess what? I get you can report on a show, do whatever you want, but bestiality, it's just crazy that you even said that. Conversation only became messier. At this point, Sonny told the YouTuber that she would have seen a different side of her if these accusations were made in person. Took this as a threat. She also expressed she felt being disrespected. She felt disrespected about being referred to as elderly. So if the police pull you over and they pull up your record and they tell you, or they ask you how old you are, and you gotta give your age to identify yourself, the police are disrespecting you? I'm just asking a question. So do your kids and grandkids call you young and with it, or do they say grandma? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. I mean, when you go to a club, I mean, do you go on ladies' night and you get a discount for being, 21 and older? I'm just asking questions. Okay, let's roll on. Sonny was unmoved. You are my elder is what I'm saying. I don't care if you're elderly in your mind or not. Anything is in the eye of the beholder, but just because it's in the eye of the beholder doesn't mean anybody accepts it as reality. You're older than me, so there should be a certain amount of respect as a black woman you carry amongst yourself, that person said. Can you please respect yourself so I can? Then Sonny said, I respected myself, but I'm not going to let a itch keep playing with me. You ain't finna keep playing me. Was heated at this point in the conversation. Now, if I called you you would get mad, start running. You'll get the up off of here, watermelon head. Now, if I were to call you a nasty ass B or whatever, same respondent said, bye, itch, play with your mama, don't play with me because I slapped the ish out of you if we were in real time. It only worsened when that person said, I'm gonna take a flight and punch you in your ucking face. I'm gonna show you how elderly I am. Wait a minute, wait, time out. Flag on the play after the review. Let's go back. So you said, I'm gonna show you how elderly I am. But then before that though, you said that you felt disrespected by being referred to as elderly. So, in the words of Nene Leakes, where is your scooter? Where is it? Or can you walk? Where is your scooter? Where is it? Can you walk? Or where is your scooter? Where is it? So either you're not elderly or you are, because you said that you would fly and punch you in the face to show how elderly you are. But before all that, you were feeling disrespected by being referred to as elderly. I'm just reading the article. What? Am I not? Was I wrong in my assessment? I mean, let's look at it again. I mean, let's look at this again. Now, I could be wrong. I mean, it's 23 minutes after 11 o'clock. So, I'm still waking up. You know what I mean? So hang on. Let me make sure. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a flight and punch you in your mother ucking face, and I'm gonna show you how elderly I am. But then it says here that you also expressed that you felt disrespected by being referred to as elderly. Let's look at that receipt one more time. I'm gonna take a flight and punch you in your mother ucking face. I'm gonna show you how elderly I am. But yet you said, and I quote your words, she felt disrespected by being referred to as elderly. Now, so we negated that lie, right? But then on top of all that, you're a one-trick pony, according to Urban Bell magazine, that only covers LAMH, and they disrespected your username. Now, listen, I don't know if Urban Bell watches these streets, and maybe they saw because you don't respect nobody, maybe they shouldn't respect you. I don't know. I'm just reading the article as it is. After Sonny told that person to make good on what she said she was going to do, that person continued to go off. I'm trying to respect your raggedy ass. That's a contradiction. I mean, you are a contradiction as your existence is, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to respect your raggedy ass. If you're trying to respect somebody, you showcase it, because that's contradiction. How can you respect somebody, but yet you call them a raggedy ass? I'm just asking questions this morning. Sonny followed up with, but your teeth is raggedy, baby. The current halfway hanging up on your door is raggedy. window halfway current is raggedy. Your hair is raggedy. Your smoker breath, your smoker lips is raggedy. Your skin and those nails are raggedy. Your skin looks like you've been drinking tons of alcohol, raggedy. And then shout out to what's happening right there. So shout out to Amanda Anderson Niles from Urban Belle magazine right there. So we report on what the culture's talking about. Ah, man. And here it is here. Let's roll on. We got more destinations to come right here on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Let's get to our destination, shall we? This comes to us from Variety.com. As an iCarly movie coming, Miranda Cosgrove says new project will wrap up cliffhangers after revival's cancellation. Oh, by the way, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond. But if you do respond, it must be true. Public information, right? This is public information, right? Just like T from TV had the right to pull up those public court documents. So I got the right to pull this up because it's public, right? And talk about it. We good on that? We good on the fact that I have the right to have an opinion. We good on your shit and there won't be no shit, right? So we all good on that. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Because I'm not just about falling for anything just to support somebody when I know good to damn well that the karma you give is the karma you can receive. I just wanted to make sure we were good before we moved on with that. All right. Back to Miranda Cosgrove, everybody. Yes, indeed. For all our iCarly fans, this comes to us from Variety.com. Is an iCarly movie coming? Miranda Cosgrove says new project will wrap up cliffhangers after revival's cancellation. Miranda Cosgrove discussed a possible iCarly movie on her latest appearance of the daytime show, The Talk. The actress told host Akbar Jimbajala, sorry, brother, Cheryl Underwood, Naomi Morales. So I'm not allowed to 100% confirm anything yet, but I think the fans of the show are going to be super excited because we have something that works. When Morales further pressed Cosgrove about whether this meant bringing back old favors, Cosgrove said, yes, we actually ended the revival on cliffhanger, and we're going to wrap that up. The original Nickelodeon series ran from 2007 to 2012 for 6 seasons. In 2020, was rebooted by Paramount Plus and ran for additional 3 seasons before the show was canceled. The reboot continued Carly Shay's Cosgrove storyline 10 years later, reuniting her with her brother Spencer, Jerry Traynor, and her go-to camera, Freddie Nathan Kress. Now, for those of you who are wondering about Jeanette McCurdy, Sam, she said that iCarly was a damaging part of her childhood because her mom made her be the slave for the family to make money, this, that, and the third. So, so Jeanette McCurdy has not returned to the iCarly world. I hope she does, because I remember that butter sock. And I remember when Freddie and Sam dated, and Sam is an integral part of that show. So please, Jeanette McCurdy, I'm not negating what you went through. Never will do that. If anything, I'm the uniter before divider. If I ever become a divider, it is to say what needs to be said. I do hope you come back, because people really do love you. They care about you. They want to see that character. So much love to Jeanette McCurdy there. Hey, Sweet Essence, good morning to you. Beautiful. Good to see you here. All right, y'all. So the 3 look to bring back her popular web show, running into many of the original cast members along the way, in addition to some new personalities. Before the iCarly reboot was canceled, the 3rd season left fans on edge of their seats by hinting at the idea of Carly's mother finally being revealed to the audience. Fans were also eager to see if Carly and Freddie would finally get together. Among the new cast members was Harper, Lacey Mosley, and so Lacey Mosley, Harper was Carly Shay's roommate, and I really loved how Harper was really that Sam, you know what I mean? And they showcased the diversity of that. And then Freddie's stepdaughter, Millicent, played by Jaden Triplett, and she did such a good damn job. because Freddie did get married to somebody, and the marriage did not work out. So they updated iCarly and brought an adult soul to it, and it was a brilliant reboot. It was the way that the Lizzie McGuire reboot should with Disney. I'm just saying, y'all can have Maleficent. No, I'm sorry, y'all can have Chernobyl have these big wings or stuff like that, and y'all create a whole villain's land, but yet y'all couldn't let Lizzie McGuire do a reboot and be adult. Come on now. The reboot was produced by Nickelodeon Studios and Awesomeness and executive produced by Jay Krogan and Ali Shuren. Costco served as executive producer with Jerry Trainer and Alyssa Varnberg serving as producer. So there might be an iCarly movie on the way, so stay tuned for that. Of course, I will bring that to you if that happens. All right, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from the space right here, right now from Variety.com as well. The CW lays off more than 24 employees across publicity and development teams. You know, I know that cuts got to be made, but without a publicity team, how can anybody know about your network? And without development teams, how can you find new shows to put on the CW? Let's talk about it. The CW has laid off several employees across its publicity and program development teams. Variety has learned a source close to the situation tells Variety that just over 24 employees have been affected in this round of reductions. The individual says that the decision was made as the network focused on one sports unscripted content, select scripted series, and continue to go to reach profitability under new owner Nexstar. CW President Brad Schwartz in a memo to staff Tuesday wrote in part, we're making these changes not because they are easy, but because we believe they are necessary to build a stronger future for the CW. Read the memo below. Read the full memo below, rather. In a statement provided to Variety, Nexstar Chief Communications Officer Gary Whitman said the CW continues to streamline and simplify the organization as we continue to transform the network to reach a broader audience, achieve profitability, and position the business for long-term success. Saying goodbye to valued colleagues is not something we take lightly. We intend to conduct this process thoughtfully. We also are committed to managing through this period of unprecedented change in the media industry to build a business that will thrive. The new cuts come less than a month after Nexstar-owned broadcast network announced CW President Dennis Miller was exiting his role just following 2 years in the position. Miller had been running the CW since he was appointed by Nexstar CEO Harry Sook in the fall of 2022, alongside Schwartz, who joined the network as president of entertainment. The company extended Miller's contract as president at the CW through 2027. But on October 16th, it was announced Miller would be exiting at the end of the year. Schwartz took over Miller's title and responsibilities as network president, when Miller shifted into an advisory role as of October 31st. Last week, Nexstar reported third quarter 2024 earnings results, which revealed the CW narrowed its losses by $36 million from July 1st to September 30th. However, the network's total quarter 3 loss was not disclosed by Nexstar, which has owned the broadcaster since acquiring a majority stake from former parent companies Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount. So basically, CBS became Viacom CBS, and then Viacom CBS came Paramount. So the CW stood for CBS and Warner Brothers. But before the CW, it was UPN. Let's give y'all a little context there. All right, during the quarter, we made further progress on our strategy for the CW, reducing operating losses by $36 million year over year and by $119 million year to date. Nexstar CEO Perry Sook said at the time we debuted NASCAR Infinity Series Racing in September and WWE Next Wrestling in October on the CW broadcast network to double-digit percentage increases in both total audience and adults 18 to 49 versus previous viewership on cable. On the CW this week in the NASCAR Xfinity Racing race rating showed the telecast drew in more than 1.1 million viewers, up 17% from the championship from last year, which was televised on cable. Reed Schwartz memo to the staff about the layoffs. Team, today we had to make one of the hardest decisions a company can make, eliminating a number of positions. Saying goodbye to talented friends and colleagues is painful, deeply personal, and I know that each of these individuals has been a vital part of who we are. We are making these changes not because they are easy, but because we believe that they are necessary to build a stronger future at the CW. Legendary media executive Peter Chern once said, the only jobs worth taking are the ones where you get to start something or the ones where you get to fix something. We've worked tirelessly over the past 2 years to evolve and reimagine the CW. And against both tough competition and incredible change in our industry, it's hard to believe everything we've accomplished in such a short amount of time. The journey has been challenging and meaningful, and there is still lots of work to do. We will continue to transform the network to reach a broader, larger audience, continue our march to profitability, and continue to position the CW for long-term success. We are moving forward into 2025 with more live sports than ever before, with more live sports than ever, including the NASCAR Xfinity Series, WWE Next, Pac-12 football, ACC football and basketball, and more. We are producing exciting game shows like Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit, unscripted hits like Penn and Teller Fool Us and Police 24/7, and returning scripted favorites like Sutherland Crossing, Wild Cards, and All American. As we look to the future, we remain committed to staying nimble, always open to change, and willing to adapt and grow. To those who are leaving, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done to shape the CW. To those continuing on, let's keep working hard, pushing boundaries, and building something we can all be proud of. Sincerely, Brad. So here are all the layoffs here. There's 7 pages of layoffs here, okay, across the media industry. Let's talk, because the CW, even Stevens, yes, indeed, on Disney Channel, yes, UPN 101, yes, indeed, for sure. 101 was a great show. Also, Half and Half, The Parkers, Moesha, so many great shows, right? So let's talk, right? The CW can rise and fall off of creativity. There's always a war versus art and commerce. To me, I sincerely feel that the CW needs to lean in to the identity of capture the win. That needs to be the brand slogan. You're probably wondering, well, why does that matter? Well, imagine that you create shows and content and programming based on what does capture and win look like in a relationship? What does capture and win look like being smart? What does capture and win look like being vulnerable? What does capture and win look like being a parent? What does capture and win look like being an entrepreneur? What does capture and win look like in activism? Not to mention ABC, NBC, Fox, and CBS. They can't do the thing that the CW can do. The CW can be the home for Black, minority programming and content creators and independent artists that have not gotten through the door. There is a space for that. It is. If y'all remember, we talked about Bounce TV for sale. We talked about this, that Bounce TV is for sale. So let me see here. And remember what I said, right? I said right here, because we covered this story here, that EW Scripps is exploring sale of Black culture broadcast network Bounce TV our way, right? So, with Bounce TV, right? And let me show y'all how many viewers they have. Bounce TV audience. So right here, as y'all can see, Bounce TV has grown to be available. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Whoa, hang on. Zoom out. Bounce TV has grown to be available in more than 94 million homes across the United States and 93% of all African American television homes. Okay. Now, if we type in the CW, we see audience. Households. House. Let's see here. So they reach 99.8% of all households here. So let me get this together, because I'm going somewhere with this. I really, really am, y'all. Let's see here. Trying to find how many people here. Let me see. How many American households does the CW reach? Okay, that's what I need. Thank you very much. Let me send that to myself. Now, I want y'all to follow me, because whenever I give media game, it's always to add context to what you see in the world that we live in, right? Because media is the foundation of the world. Without media, how do we communicate, right? So let me bring this up. Remember that Bounce TV, right? Bounce TV has 94 million households that Bounce TV reaches, right? Let's pull up my Facebook. Now, remember what I said about Bounce TV potentially being up for sale, right? And let's see what would happen if we combine the CW with Bounce TV. That one. It's not the one I'm looking for. I just literally saw it. One, two. I know that they fucking playing with me. If I'm not mistaken, I think they did say it was supposed to be 112 million, right? Let's see here. Let me type in the CW. Oh, sorry. Come on now. There we go. The CW. Sorry, y'all. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying this morning's edition of the show. CW 112 million. I remember there was a article. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get that. That'll work right there. Sorry, y'all. I'm saying sorry to y'all for trying to find it, but I'm not apologizing for doing my research, because this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. Be accountable, have integrity, and move in purpose. That's what we're supposed to do. So here we go from Parrot Analytics, right? So the CW reaches over 110 million. So let's combine, right? Let's combine these numbers here. Let's combine 94 million plus 110 million, right? If Bounce TV were to combine with the CW, that would be 204 million households. Let me say that again. The CW would be at 204 million households. 204 million households. That is the CW, and that's how much they reach in terms of household viewership. And then that is Bounce TV. So if Bounce TV were to combine with the CW and they leaned into being a Black and minority major broadcast network, there it is. There it is. There it is. Y'all would be bigger than BET. Y'all would be bigger than OWN. Y'all would be bigger than Aspire. Y'all would be bigger than Afro TV and Clio TV. Y'all would be bigger than TV One. But I don't know if you have the capacity, capability, comprehension of brain cells to form a brain to see that. Because it's 2024 after the strike, everybody is more about the bag than making sure that we collect the bag of the culture. If you get the bag of the culture and you care about the culture, then you'll get the bags in terms of checks. And Walt Disney even said, right, treat people right, give them the best you can give them, and then everything else will fall into place. But the CW, you guys see that though. So I do hope y'all still have a publicity team. I still hope y'all have a program development team, because y'all need that. Like, I would have fired a couple of accountants that had their prices a little too high before, getting rid of publicity jobs that help people know about your network, and the program development teams that help you find shows to put on your network because you have no content. Seth Rogen roasted y'all at the Critics' Choice Awards that y'all had no shows nominated. Seth Rogen. Don't let Seth Rogen roast y'all like that. Child. Okay. Speaking of television, let's roll along, because we do have more Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from the space right here, right now. CBS sets February release for new daytime soap opera Beyond the Gates. CBS has locked in February 24th, 2025. Let me say it again, February 24th, 2025. Once again, February 24th, 2025 as the release date for its new daytime soap opera Beyond the Gates. The debut project from the CBS Studios NAACP venture will premiere on CBS and stream on Paramount Plus. According to an official logline, Beyond the Gates is set in a leafy Maryland suburb just outside Washington, D.C. It is in one of the most affluent African-American counties in the United States. Here you'll find a posh gated community with winding tree-lined streets and luxurious mansions to call home. At the center of this community are the Duprees, a powerful, prestigious, multi-generational family that is the very definition of Black royalty. But behind these pristine walls and lush manicured gardens are juicy secrets and scandals waiting to be uncovered, and those who live outside these gates are watching closely. These are the places where our characters live, love, work, play. I don't know why, but I feel like it's the fifth one, where they live, love, work, play, and cope the best way they can. And those who have made it and those who haven't are all trying to navigate life, and some with more grace than others. Production starts in Atlanta, Georgia earlier this month. Series stars include Tamara Tooney, Clifton Davis, Daphne Duplass, Carla Mosby, Alex Garcia, Lauren Ugoli, Brandon Claiborne, Timon Kyle Durrett, Sean Freeman, Ben Gavin, Marquita Goins, Jabri Horgens, Jen Jacob, Maurice Johnson, Trisha Manning Brand, Mike Manning, Rona Rose Matilda, Amber Michelle, Kobe Muhammad, and Ariel Petit. Series creator Michelle Vagine serves as showrunner and executive producer alongside Sheila Duckworth, the head of the CBS NAACP venture. Robert Gouza Jr., Julie Cauders, Leon W. Russell, Derek Johnson, Kimberly Dole Breyer, and Anna Salfield also executive produced. Beyond the Gates is produced in partnership with P&G Studios, a division of Procter & Gamble, because for those of you who don't know, soap operas was sponsored by soap companies. So that's how soap operas came to be. Well, we know the date, y'all. It will be happening during Black History Month on February 24th, 2025. It should be a good time had by all. And by the way, congratulations to CBS for doing a venture with NAACP. I think that each network should have a venture with a Black organization. UNICEF, Thurgood Marshall Fund, Scholarly. There are plenty of Black organizations that they would love to do that big of a venture with a network. So there you go. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, once again, we give context over here. That's what we do. So let me show y'all this, because y'all may not have known about this venture. Like I said, I keep up with everything, child. Right here from the NAACP. NAACP, and this came out March 6th of 2024. NAACP and CBS Studios venture to develop new daytime drama for the CBS television network here. As you can see, everything that I just read here. The CBS Studios production venture development deal was established with the NAACP. Was established to help elevate a diverse range of voices and increase the visibility. Diverse range of voices, as well as increase the visibility of Black artists on broadcast and streaming platforms and the ever-evolving media landscape. Give me one moment, y'all, because that's not the one that I am looking for here. That's the one I'm looking for there. Okay. Here it is here. The NAACP and CBS strike multi-year partnership agreement to create content for broadcast, cable, and streaming. This came out July 15th of 2020. CBS Television Studios and Premier Civil Rights Organization to establish dedicated development team for NAACP produced content. Accord includes CBS Studio and CBS Network commitments. July 25th, 2020, CBS Television Studios and the NAACP National Association for the Advancement of Colored People have reached an agreement on a multi-year partnership to develop and produce scripted, unscripted, and documentary content for linear television networks and streaming platforms. The announcement was made earlier that day by George Cheeks, President and CEO of the CBS Entertainment Group, and Derek Johnson, President and CEO of the NAACP. As a part of the agreement, CBS Television Studios creative leaders will work with the Civil Rights Organization to establish a dedicated team of executives and infrastructure to acquire, develop, and produce programming. The partnership will focus on producing premium content that expands the number of diverse voices, contributing to an ever-evolving society by telling inclusive stories that increase the visibility and impact of Black arts and a growing media landscape. The CBS NAACP partnership includes a commitment to develop content for the CBS television network, as well as the ability to sell programs to third-party platforms across the media landscape. So that means ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, NBC, Fox, the CW, Netflix, Hulu, Max, BET Plus, all Black. So they are able to diversify themselves and sell those Black programs to other platforms. An important way to diversify and grow our storytelling is to expand our horizons beyond the traditional studio producer system, said Cheeks. There is no better partner than the NAACP, the preeminent civil rights organization in our country, to help us find, develop, and tell these inclusive stories. At the same time, this is a strategic opportunity for CBS to build upon, as well as reimagine our pipeline for existing and emerging creative talent. In this moment of national awakening, the time has never been better to further tell the stories of the African American experience, said Johnson. Programming and content have the power to shape perspectives and drive conversations around critical issues. This partnership with CBS allows us to bring compelling and important content to a broad audience. So, yeah. Like I said, it's really mind-boggling to me that people say, well, I don't know what to talk about. No, you're just fucking lazy. Just say that shit. Because for the rest of us, we find out the stuff that can be covered, okay? Hey, dear Yvette, welcome and glad to have you here. So we got one more topic, and then we're going to take a commercial break. Now, Denzel Washington said that he is on his way to retirement. But before that happens, though, from Variety.com, Denzel Washington says Black Panther 3 will be one of his last movies before he retires. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is the Black Panther 3 coming, okay? Chadwick Boseman once declared there is no Black Panther without Denzel. Those of you who don't know, Denzel actually helped Chadwick Boseman get through acting school and invested in Chadwick Boseman. That's why Chadwick Boseman said there is no Black Panther without Denzel. Let's roll on. Denzel Washington revealed in August that there are very few films left for him to make at this stage of his Oscar-winning career, but now he's revealing that Black Panther 3 is one of them. Speaking to Australia's Today while on the press tour for Gladiator 2, which is making a lot of waves and could be a Oscar-nominated feature film. I said movie piece like it's a masterpiece, you know what I mean? Washington said that director Ryan Coogler is writing him a role in the third Black Panther film. It will be one of Washington's final movies, along with a new Steve McQueen project and a film adaptation of Shakespeare, Othello. For me, it's about the filmmakers, especially at this point in my career. I'm only interested in working with the best, Washington said. I don't know how many more films I'm going to make. It's probably not that many. I want to do things I haven't done. I played Othello at 22. I'm about to play Othello at 70. Now, sir, listen, I'm going to just be real. 70, I don't see it, okay? Because Denzel Washington can walk into a room and everybody knows he's Denzel. As Nikki Parker, by the way, shout out to Nikki Parker, by the way. From TMZ to E to Netflix with Sell My House to her own line at Macy's, Nina Parker has done her mother-ucking thing, not to mention Friday Night Vibes on TBS with Kev on Stage. I am so damn proud of you. And by the way, Hunter knew what he wanted, okay? A BBW or a black woman with some curls ain't hurt nobody, okay? Listen. Once you get that hot chocolate in you, it's hard to drink anything in the winter the same again. Consume or devour. Take your pick. Anyway, back on this. I only said that because Nina Parker said Denzel Washington is the only person that gets young women, grown women, and seasoned women out of their mind. And that is true. That is very, very true. Let's see here. I played Othello at 22. I'm about to play Othello at 70. He continued referring to the Shakespeare production co-starring Jake Gyllenhaal that opens on Broadway in February 2025. After that, I am playing Hannibal. After that, I've been talking to Steve McQueen about film. After that, Ryan Coogler is riding apart from me in the next film. After that, I'm going to film Othello. After that, I'm going to do King Lear. And after that, I'm going to retire. He is not asking the culture if he can retire. He is telling y'all he is retiring, okay? But you know what? At 70 years old, though, I'm not mad at him. He's done more than enough. And I think everybody deserves to live out the rest of whatever their dreams are at least one good damn time. So I agree with the Denzel Washington on that. While the Steve McQueen project remains under wraps, Netflix has already announced that it's back in Antoine Fuqua's war film that will star Washington as the ancient Carthaginian General Hannibal. As for Black Panther 3, Marvel has yet to officially announce the sequel, but fans have been expecting a third tentpole from Coogler, given the success of the franchise. So basically a tentpole event is basically a major event in the industry. So for example, the Oscars the Grammys, the Tonys, the Emmys. Those are tentpole events in Hollywood and in media and entertainment. Washington's involvement in a third Black Panther movie would be a full circle moment. Before his passing in 2020, original Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman revealed that Washington paid for his acting school one summer. Thus, there is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington. My whole cast stands on your shoulders, Boseman told Washington while honoring him at the African American Film Festival International, AFI. I'm assuming that is that. Don't quote me though. Life Achievement Award 2019. The Daily Bows won the Thousand Territories game. The main sacrifices you've made for the culture on film sets throughout your career, the things you refuse to compromise along the way, lay the blueprints for us to follow. Watch Washington discuss the future of his career with Australia Today in the video below. So let's see how long this is going to be. Okay.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, the hype around Gladiator 2 is real. Ridley Scott has managed to pull off a worthy sequel to the 2001 blockbuster and is jam-packed it with memorable performances from some of cinema's biggest stars. In an exclusive interview, Dickie caught up with Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, and Connie Nielsen.
So that is that. I'm going to mute this because I don't know how YouTube will do it, but you see that's Denzel Washington there. Let me go back. So I got the intro out the way. So that is Denzel there. You can barely see him, child. But that is Denzel Washington. So here we go here. And they say that this movie is really making some noise here. So here we go.
Tell me about walking into this huge, incredible world that Ridley Scott has created.
He built Rome. It made all of our jobs, I think, easier. And that's exactly what Ridley created for us all to play in an incredible world.
It's getting on a roller coaster. You get into your seat, the body holder, locks into place. You put your seatbelt on and you just go for a ride. Yeah, sometimes it gets loose, and you're with a push. Completely in it.
Rome must fall.
That's Denzel right there. So we'll play some footage of Denzel there.
I need to only give it a push.
Denzel, what a complex character to sink your teeth into. How difficult is it? I know it's what you do, but when you're shooting out of context and all that, to get the narrative right.
Yeah, and actually we shut down, 4 or 5 months with the actor strike. So I had time to rethink it and possibly mess it up. But for Ridley, it gave him time to put the first 2/3 of the film together and see what he had. To be honest with you, I haven't seen the final version of the film. I saw a version about 4 months ago, and I look forward to seeing it with an audience. I know they made some tweaks since I've seen it.
Well, you'll enjoy it. It's very good.
That's what I hear. Your Majesties.
This is your gladiator.
It is.
Pedro, Connie, you are so terrific.
I'll skip just a little bit. Right here, okay.
Revenge against an emperor.
Denzel, this is, of course, a sequel to a film that won a few Oscars. Was there any trepidation or pressure?
No. For me, it's about the filmmaker, especially at this point in my career. I'm only interested in working with the best. I don't know how many more films I'm going to make. Probably not that many. I want to do things I haven't done. I played Othello at 22. I'm about to play Othello at 70. After that, I'm playing Hannibal. After that, I've been talking with Steve McQueen about Othello. After that, Ryan Coogler is writing a part for me in the next Black Panther. After that, I'm going to do the film Othello. After that, I'm going to do King Lear. After that, I'm going to retire.
Well, that is quite the game plan. Go you, sir. Congratulations again on this film. It's absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, by the way, shout out to today in Australia. Great morning show. So, a lot going on here. So, Urban Bell says Sonny Minks won that YouTube battle. But really, actually, they declared the winner of the award really want to be honest about. Then we talked about iCarly, that for the fans, there was a cliffhanger on the 3rd season. So there might be an iCarly movie. Then the CW got rid of some publicity and development team members. Yeah, so they got rid of people from their publicity team that helped promote the CW. So we know what the CW is, and they got rid of development production teams that help find and curate and try to bring to the CW to put on TV so they can have money, so they can have a network so they can make money. Then Beyond the Gates will be happening on February 24th, 2025. That's when it will air. It will be on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. And we just talked about Denzel Washington and that he is getting ready to retire, and he will be in Black Panther 3. So we're going to take a little commercial break, but when we come back, we got Six Flags on deck for all of you. We got Disney, we got Ray J, and then Church's Chicken versus KFC. I know what you're thinking, Bray. Is it a chicken sandwich war going on? No, that's been done. Now, KFC did come out with some new chicken tenders, and KFC came up with a very funny commercial saying it's a chicken tenders war now. But this one is about brand identity, the war for brand identity. All that more coming up right from this space right here after this. We're live on tour. Roll it!
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. For Ramirez?
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called Kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration, excitement, and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please. sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I'm loving it.
All right, back. Welcome back into Brayley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here, y'all. We got a lot going on. Urban Bell Magazine said that Sonny Meeks won that war. That happened on YouTube. Child, they got 51,000. Let me see here. Make sure I get their numbers right. 51,500 followers on their Instagram compared to 3,443 followers. Yes. You can go back to the beginning of the show to see how I broke down that article. Then we talked about iCarly, that they did a cliffhanger on season 3. So there might be an iCarly movie coming out for all those iCarly fans. And yes, I am one of them. The CW got rid of some publicity teams and some production development teams. Yes, the teams that find and curate and, they bring to the CW executives so they can put the shows on TV so that way they can make ad revenue so they can have a network and be profitable. They got rid of that team. And also they got rid of the publicity team, or some of the members of the publicity team, to help promote the CW so we know what the CW is. That happened. Then Beyond the Gates, it will be airing February 24th, 2025. February 24th, 2025. February 24th, 2025. It will be on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. We just talked about Denzel Washington and that he is getting ready to retire. He will be in Black Panther 3. Now, Marvel has not announced it yet, but at this point, Denzel said it. It's happening. You know what I mean? He's Denzel Washington, okay? Listen. So with that being said, you guys saw the Volcano Bay commercial, right? That's the third park. It's a theme park. It's not a water park. It's a theme park, and the theme is water. And then you guys know about Epic Universe as well, right? So with that being said, let me get the Universal's Epic Universe. This is going to lead us into our conversation about Six Flags. Here we go, y'all. Dark Universe, Mystery Imaginary Park, Super Nintendo World, Altair Dragon Island of Birth, and Celestial Park. May 22nd of next year, this park is opening. Oh my Lord Jesus, it's going to be a good time. Yes, so tickets and packages were available October 22nd. Now, on October 24th, if you were a Universal Orlando annual pass holder, you were able to get your single tickets. Now, single tickets are not available yet, but leading up to the grand opening of Universal's Epic Universe, as they will be available. Like I said, the media week that I believe will be happening for the content creators and media at large will be May 4th through the 10th, because that is just 2 weeks out from the date that it will open on May 22nd, 2025. Now, the Wall Street Journal originally reported it was supposed to be May 24th through the 26th, Memorial Day weekend, but turns out the official day is May 22nd, 2025, which is 2 days before Memorial Day weekend. So, with that being said, let's watch a throwback, shall we? Roll it. Shout out to Theme Park Review for this. Roll it.
There once was a town that worked so hard, there was just no time for play. But that all changed on this one particular day.
I remember when this came out, man, I was like, the creativity, the energy, but most of all, you could feel Six Flags had something.
There's a time for work, and there's a time for play. Six Flags, it's playtime.
So there you go with Mr. Six. So it leads us to our conversation, our destination here. Could Six Flags be considering selling parks after the merger? Here's what we know. This comes to us from WFAA, Channel 8 in Dallas. By the way, for those who don't know, WFAA was the station that had the footage of the assassination. BFA is very historic in the world of broadcasting. So just to put some respect on that station's name. Six Flags merged with theme park operator Cedar Fair this summer. Six Flags Corporation said it will conduct a comprehensive review of its 42 parks after its merger with the theme park operator Cedar Fair earlier this year, and is considering potentially selling some of them. Six Flags, which moved its headquarters from Arlington in North Texas to North Carolina after the merger with Ohio-based Cedar Fair. So basically, it was like a halfway point. Like this was a long distance relationship, and now they're getting married, so they just settled in North Carolina. Announced the plan last week as it released its third quarter financials. The theme park operator said it will conduct a comprehensive review of the portfolio and then evaluate the potential divestiture of non-core assets to help reduce leverage as a part of a long-range plan it calls Project Accelerate. Interesting. Give me a moment. I want to see if there's any documents on this. And by the way, I am assuming that La Creole and the theme park industry will be also be talking about this. By the way, shout out to La Creole, La Renee Creole, rather. She's a beautiful, beautiful soul. Just wanted to say that she covers theme park news and a whole lot of other stuff. So like, comment, share, and subscribe to that beautiful sister right there. I didn't see any PDF files. I thought there was a PDF file. Usually they have something here. Let's see images. Oh, wait a minute. They do have something. Hang on. Okay, so we'll bring that up here in just a brief minute. From Attractions Magazine. By the way, shout out to Attractions Magazine as well. Really good site for any type of information that you guys are looking for here. Okay, got that there. Okay, all right there. Let's see, I have all these videos, child. Oh, hell no. Okay. So, this shout out to Retro Six Flags. So if you want to find out about Project Accelerate, this is one of the YouTube channels that you can actually hear the full earnings call. Okay, so we're not going to play it. We do have more tour to go on. I see. Congratulations to Candace Diller Bassett. Oh, the baby! Yay! I'm happy. So Candace Diller Bassett has had her baby boy, it looks like. So congratulations. She said congratulations. Well, I say congratulations. Sorry. I'm so excited for Candace. I really, really am. And Candace, don't go back on that show. Please don't. You have a beautiful child. Be in your motherhood, be in your bags, and be about the love that you deserve. Congratulations to Candace and Chris and their beautiful child. It looks like a baby boy, but either way, not girl child. Baby girl or boy, congratulations. Movie channel, welcome in. This is your first time here. She said iCarly is coming back, not maybe. Well, listen, I just read it from Variety. Variety is one of the top sites. So I'm not disrespecting Miranda Cosgrove. Please believe me, She said she could not confirm anything 100% yet. And listen right here. And it's all good. This is a healthy exchange here. She said, so I'm not allowed to 100%. I'm not allowed to 100% confirm anything yet, but I think the fans of the show are going to be super excited because we have something in the works. So I read it exactly as it was, and I'm excited for iCarly. Like I said, that was my show on Nickelodeon. Okay, so thank you for being here. You are welcome to stay. Nothing but love. But this is the article from Variety, so just wanted to clear that up. So, all right, back to Six Flags, everybody, and Project Accelerate here. Let me get back here. Okay, so back to this here. From WFAA. Six Flags and Cedar Fair, roughly $2 billion merger was closed in July when Six Flags and Cedar Fair moving their combined headquarters to Charlotte, North Carolina. After the merger, Six Flags operates 27 amusement parks, 15 water parks, and 9 resorts in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, including Six Flags over Arlington and Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and San Antonio. Since completing the merger, we have been finding ways to operate more efficiently and reduce unnecessary costs while delivering a high level of guest service. Six Flags President and CEO Richard Zimmerman said in a statement 4 months ago, we launched Project Accelerate, a transformational initiative to harmonize our operations and unlock the full potential of the new Six Flags. We have only scratched the surface of what we can accomplish, and we are moving with a sense of urgency to optimize performance and execute our new long-term initiatives. Project Accelerate's other objectives include enhanced guest experience, margin expansion, discipline, capital allocation, and information technology system integration. As I think about this portfolio optimization, we've done this in the past on Cedar's side, and certainly sold 2 smaller water parks in 2012, 2013, and underwent a comprehensive review several years later that led to the sale of the land underneath our Santa Clarita Park. Zimmerman said, every park in our portfolio has a role if it plays its role right. These are irreplaceable assets, but we also want to make sure that we are investing to drive growth across the combined portfolio. Added, so I won't put a time frame on it, but we're going to be very diligent and work methodically through what we think is possible and what would make sense as we think about our capital structure and capital allocation priorities. The company, though, has told media outlet it does not plan to close its parks. We have no plans to close parks. Six Flags spokesperson Gary Rhodes said in a statement to the Cincinnati Enquirer. Zimmerman added on the analyst called the portfolio review includes excess and undeveloped land. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Does that mean Six Flags Florida? So for those of you who do not know, There was a Six Flags in Florida, but it was called Stars Walk of Fame, right? So that was in Orlando. And there was a water park in Hollywood, Florida. So I think Six Flags wants to be in Florida. Maybe they have some undeveloped land, but in order for something to be undeveloped means you had to have a plan to develop it. Interesting there. So excess land that they don't need as well. This is an exercise that we have undertaken in the past, and one that is focused on optimizing our asset base, narrowing our focus, and help us accelerate our planned execution and leverage. Six Flags has also released a playbook for driving long-term success that includes more attention to food and beverage and keeping parks comfortably crowded to drive longer stays and more spending. Six Flags reported third quarter net income for the combined company at $111 million, of which $3 million was attributed to legacy Six Flags operations. Net revenue for the third quarter increased $506 million to $1.35 billion. Since completing the merger, we have been finding ways to operate more efficiently and reduce unnecessary costs while still delivering a high level of guest experience. Continued Zimmerman, by the end of 2024, we expect to have delivered $50 million of run rate cost synergies, and we are already taking steps to achieve the remaining $70 million of anticipated cost savings by the end of the calendar year 2025. While we intend to invest back into our parks to enhance the guest experience and drive attendance growth, we are focused on funding those efforts with additional cost savings across the portfolio, allowing us to retain 100% of the realized synergies. So, with that being said, let me pull up Attractions magazine here. Gotcha. Image, Ohio. There we go. If y'all can see here, the following is a transcript. Quarterly earn invest in the guest experience to deliver a stronger price value proposition, drive demand, margin expansion, identify and activate operating efficiencies that generate cost synergies and drive margin expansion. Number 3, disciplined capital allocation, maintain a disciplined approach to the prioritization and activation of capital investments. So basically, if there is a new ride, if there is a new vendor, anything that goes into the park that is raised through capital funding, and how do they discipline that capital and allocate it to the different parks, basically, in so many words. Maintain a disciplined approach to the prioritization and activation of capital investments to realize the full market potential of each park while maximizing free cash flow efficiency. Information technology system integration, integrate technology stacks with a focus on harmonizing systems and eliminating redundancies and enhancing the guest-facing digital experience. Portfolio optimization, comprehensive review of the portfolio to evaluate the potential divestiture of non-core assets to help reduce leverage. So here it is here. Our playbook for driving long-term success, maintain and increasing guest satisfaction is vowed to unlocking long-term growth opportunities, strategically investing marketable capital back into the business drives growth and ensures the long-term sustainability of our business, even in challenging economic times. As a volume-driven business, keeping our parks comfortably crowded drives longer length of stay, higher per caps, and better pricing power. Season pass programs are the financial engine of our business. It provides us with reoccurring and reliable revenue stream. Unique, high-quality food and beverage is an essential and increasingly valuable part of the guest experience. Safety, park cleanliness, attractive landscaping, and family entertainment are important drivers of guest satisfaction. Staff our parks to operate fully yet efficiently without sacrificing great customer service. Leverage the power of scalable technologies, which is fundamental to the guest experience. So, and there it is there. So that is that there. Now, there is something that you guys should know. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you very much there. Thank you very much. Combined park pass. So yes, there was a new thing right here. Let me get this up here for y'all. Six Flags introduces all new passport for Legacy, Six Flags, and Cedar Fair. So this is the combined map here of all the parks. So you see, sorry, y'all. I would show the map here. Anyway, y'all saw the map. Hang on, let me pull up Six Flags combined map. Six Flags combined. COMBIN combined map. All right, so here it is here, the official map. Let me pull this up for y'all. And this goes back to if the parks will be sold. Now, of course, they're saying that they're not going to sell anything, right? But they also did say they're going to do a comprehensive review of everything, right? So that's not big enough map for your man, your friend, and family member. I need a map. That's better. That's better. Okay, that's better. So here is a bigger map here, right? So you have all these Six Flags locations, including the ones, let's see right here. Is that a bigger map? Yes, it is. That is a bigger map. Okay, so those were just the Six Flags locations here. Let me open image, a new tab. Can I not download it? Let me download it. There we go. Give me a moment, y'all. This is how transparent we are with each other and what we do here. Okay, open image, new tab. What in the actual hell is going on? Okay, can I zoom in on it? There we go. Okay, I can zoom in on it. So here we go, y'all. Here we go. So these are all the parks, right? So you see all the Cedar. So you see Cedar Point and Cedar Shores, and then you have Knott's Berry Farm, right? So you have all the Six Flags, Schlitterbahn, the water parks there. So when you look at this, there is some positive news here about how these parks can be helpful. Now, of course, Six Flags is not going to get rid of Six Flags Over Texas and Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Those are legacy parks. They're not going to get rid of their California parks because California has Universal Studios Hollywood and Disneyland and Disneyland's California Adventure. Now, with Georgia, I don't think they'll sell Georgia. Why? Because right here is Universal Orlando and Disney World, right? So if you don't want to go there, you can go there. So what I could see is I could see Six Flags Dorian Lake and Hurricane Harbor being sold to Disney. I could definitely see that. Y'all know also too, Universal has a kid theme park in Frisco, Texas that will be opening up soon. And then in Las Vegas, Nevada, there's going to be a Halloween Horror Nights attraction there from Universal, right? So I think some of these parks up here where people may not want to fly down to Florida for Universal Orlando or Disney World, some of these parks can be owned by Disney or Universal. I really, really do believe that. So, and the reason why I brought up that pass thing is because of this right here. The all-new all-park passport, right, debuted that week as an add-on to the 2025 passes, season passes at both Schlitterbahn Parks and at both Sugarban parks in Texas. Sugarban, like Cedar Point and Knott's Berry Farm, joined the Six Flags family on July 1st when Legacy Six Flags merged with Cedar Fair. It is clear that our guests see the tremendous value in the season pass programs, and we are excited to offer them expanded access to our parks. So basically, guess who add the passport onto the 2025 season passes for Legacy Cedar Fair properties like Carowinds or Kings Island will be able to visit any other Cedar Fair park for the rest of its 2024 operating calendar and 2025 season. Similarly, guess who add the passport onto the 2025 season passes for Legacy Six Flags properties like Six Flags Magic Mountain will be able to use the pass for entry to all Six Flags Legacy parks for the remainder of their 2024 operating calendars and 2025 seasons. So here are all the legacy parks for Cedar Fair. So I'm going to read them all to you. California's Great America in Santa Clara, California. Canada's Wonderland in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina, the headquarters of Six Flags. Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Cedar Point Shores in Sandusky, Ohio. That's the water park that is connected to Cedar Point. Dory Park and Wildwater Kingdom in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Kings Dominion in Soak City in Doswell, Virginia. Kings Island in Mason, Ohio. Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California. Not Soak City in Buena Park, California. That's the water park that's connected to Knott's Berry Farm. Michigan's Adventure Whitewater Adventure in Muskingum, Michigan. Schlitterbahn Water Park in Galveston, Texas. Schlitterbahn New Braunfels in New Braunfels, Texas. Valley Fair in Soak City in Shakopee, Minnesota. Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri. So if you get the passport, you get access to all of these parks. And then the Six Flags Legacy parks. Okay, now it's going to be a list. Here we go. Six Flags America in Bowie, Maryland. Six Flags Dorian Lake in Dorian, New York. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in Valjo, California. Six Flags Fiesta Texas in San Antonio, Texas. Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Six Flags Great America in Greene, Illinois. Six Flags Great Escape in Queensbury, New York. Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, California. Six Flags Mexico City. Six Flags New England in Oshawa, Massachusetts. Six Flags over Georgia in Austell, Georgia. Six Flags over Texas in Arlington, Texas. Six Flags St. Louis in Eureka, Missouri. Frontier City in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Ron Ladon in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Hurricane Harbor, Arlington in Arlington, Texas. Hurricane Harbor, Chicago and Greene, Illinois. By the way, Hurricane Harbor is the water park brand of Six Flags. Okay, back to this. Hurricane Harbor, Concord, California. Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles and Valencia, California. Hurricane Harbor, New Jersey and Jackson, New Jersey. Hurricane Harbor, Austin Peck, New Mexico. Hurricane Harbor, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Hurricane Harbor, Phoenix, Arizona. Hurricane Harbor, Rockford, Illinois. Hurricane Harbor, San Antonio, Texas. Hurricane Harbor, Splashdown in Spring, Texas, and Six Flags Whitewater near Atlanta, Georgia. Child. So, if you got the passport, you get access to all of these parks. So, like I said, this could be helpful to Disney and Universal. Now, will Disney and Universal buy those parks? Maybe, maybe not. They have enough capital to do it, but do they want to invest anywhere? Now, for those of you that may say, well, Braylon, didn't you say there was going to be a Kids Land from Universal in Frisco, Texas, and a Halloween Horror Nights in Nevada? I did say that. You're absolutely correct. Thank you for paying attention. There was a indoor interactive adventure brand called Disney Quest. They had one in California, and then they opened up one in Chicago. So Disney tried to do what Six Flags tried to do, right? So they tried to expand the Disney brand. Now, on this channel, I gave a pitch of what would happen if Disney Quest came back as the Disney version of Dave & Buster's, where you have Cyberspace Mountain, where you have an arcade, where you have e-gaming lounges, and you pop those up at different places. Now, Disney can still do that as a throwback and not have to buy any of these parks, but Disney buying New York could be a thing. me a moment, y'all. Okay, so here it is here from Wikipedia. So there was a planned theme park in St. Louis, Missouri. It was a planned theme park, which would have been called Walt Disney's Riverfront Square. Okay. And then there was Disney's America. That was a Patriot Park in Haymarket, Virginia. Now, I told y'all that there was supposed to, and that's in the U.S. So Disney has tried to do it in the U.S. There was supposed to be a Disney's Wharf in Australia that didn't come through. And then we talked about Disneyland Dubai in Dubai. That was from Review Time. So Disney has tried, of course, you know, Disney and Universal, they have international theme parks, but for Disney in the US, they tried to do it in St. Louis and Haymarket, Virginia. So if it were to happen that Six Flags were to be able to sell some of their parks, Disney could buy some of these regional parks and Disneyfy them, which could actually be a good thing, because guess what? Disney World and Disneyland are not really known for thrill rides. So you can use all of those other parks to say, hey, guess what? We do have thrill rides. They're just at our other regional parks. Now, Universal might try to get a stronghold in some other areas, but they already are ahead of Disney with Frisco, Texas, the kid park that will be there, and then the Halloween Horror Nights attraction that will be in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, let me get back to y'all. All right, so we went through Six Flags there. Now we're going to talk about Disney. Okay, we're going to talk about Disney here because Disney is trying to find a new CEO. This comes to us from Deadline.com. Disney CEO succession process to officially include outside candidates. Disney's process to identify CEO Bob Iger's successor will officially include external candidates as well as 4 current executives. The Wall Street Journal reported Tuesday morning on the deliberations extending to outside candidate. Yeah, that's outside candidates, not outsized. Okay, child. Anyway, one particular insider, Electronic Arts CEO Andrew Wilson, was called out in the Journal report and pictured prominently in a photo when asked by Deadline if that treatment reflected Wilson's status as a leading candidate in the Derby. A Disney representative declined to comment. Now, for those of you who don't know who Electronic Arts is, you know EA Sports. It's in the game. Y'all know that, right? EA Sports, or EA, stands for Electronic Arts, and they are a video game company. Now, you're probably wondering, Bray, what does this have to do with Disney? I'm glad you asked. As you can see here, Battlefield, Need for Speed, The Sims, Medal of Honor, Command & Conquer, Dead Space, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Army of Two, Apex Legends, and Star Wars, as well as the EA Sports titles FC, which is soccer, right? Football, soccer, FIFA, Madden, NFL, NBA Live, NHL, PGA, and UFC. Now, if you guys remember by chance, and we talked about this on Virtual Tour Live as it pulls up here. Disney and Epic Games. Okay, so the Walt Disney Company and Epic Games will collaborate on all new games and entertainment universe that will further expand the reach of beloved Disney stories and experiences. Disney will also invest $1.5 billion to acquire an equity stake in Epic Games alongside the multi-year project. Now, there was a platform called Virtual Magic Kingdom, right? Let's see, will this play?
Discover a place.
Okay, we'll let that load because I want y'all to see the magnitude of this thing here.
Where magic is epic.
letting it catch up a little bit. And yes, that is in the shape of a Mickey, okay? Yes, it is. Soon-ish. Okay, soon-ish. So I brought that up because Virtual Magic Kingdom came out during Disneyland's 50th anniversary. It was called it was the 50th anniversary for Disney parks as a whole. And so they had this thing called the Happiest Celebration. So they brought Cinderellabration, Action Mowers Adventures, Extreme Stunt Show. They brought in Magical Gatherings. They brought in the Extra Magic Hours. They brought in a little bit of everything. They brought in soaring, right? So they brought all these different attractions from all over the world. Expedition Everest as well, right? So they brought some to all the theme parks. And so Virtual Magic Kingdom was basically The Sims, but for Disney fans. And there was a company called... as it pulls up here, this all relates to the Electronic Arts CEO. There was a company called Junction Point Studios, and the founder of that is Warren Spector, right? So he created Epic Mickey based on Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mickey Mouse was not the first character. It was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And Margaret Winkler, who was married to Charles Mintz, Margaret Winkler was the first and only female to buy cartoons back way back in the day. That was a huge thing because women did not do that. So Charles Mintz basically took Disney's employees out from under him and also stole Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. It was at Universal for years and years and years and years. Diane Disney, the daughter of Walt Disney, asked Bob Iger if Bob Iger could get back Oswald the Lucky Rabbit from Universal. In order for that to happen, Al Michaels was traded to NBC Universal. And so because of that trade, Universal gave back Oswald the Lucky Rabbit to Disney. And so off of that, they created this series called Epic Mickey, right? And there was a studio called Disney Interactive Studios. You may remember them very well. Now, that is the modern logo. But the old logo was that one. So they did all these different games based on Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Monsters, Inc., Treasure Planet, Lilo and Stitch, and Peter Pan Return to Neverland on the PlayStation 2 in May of 2001. So how does this relate back to the CEO of Electronic Arts? That person who's the CEO of Electronic Arts has a gaming mindset, which will help them with Epic Games. Okay, so it's all interconnected here. So back to the CEO search here, okay? Many observers have long assumed that both internal and outside executives will be in the mix. Wilson has been connected with Disney in recent years, interviewing for the ESPN chairman post, now occupied by Jim Pitaro, and also taking part in merging discussions with Disney. The media company was considering an acquisition of the video game giant EA during the brief and relatively brief and bumpy tenure of Iger's previous successor, Bob Chapek, but deal never materialized. That's what I'm looking for right there. Thank you. Search history. Appreciate you. All right. Open image and new tab. Now, this is how you do business news. So with that being said, here is the media universe map here. There is Disney. There is Netflix. There is Samsung. There is Comcast. There is Apple. There's Microsoft. So you have this big media map of all these different conglomerates. Now, EA Sports is right here. Now, if EA were to be bought by Disney, which you see EA's cap is $42 billion, Disney's is $179 billion, then Disney will have a whole gaming division that will allow them to diversify their intellectual properties. So that's how that came to be. By the way, this is from Evan Shapiro. Shout out to Evan Shapiro. A great brother right here. Here it is here, Evan Shapiro, a great media mind. So he has created this media map, and he updates it every single year. Okay, back to the Disney conversation here. All right. No other outside executives were named by the Journal, but its report noted Disney's appetite in the gaming sector, as evidenced by a major investment in Fortnite maker Epic Games earlier this year. I just showed y'all that. Paturo, theme parks and experiences chief Bergman are the internal candidates known to be in the running. The current leadership team's latest report card will come Thursday morning when Disney posts its financial results for the July to September quarter. Expect pom-poms to be waved about Deadpool, Wolverine, and the Emmy dominance of FX. By the way, Disney owns FX, just like they own FYI. For your information, they also own Lifetime. Disney owns a lot. Give me a moment. See, this is the nerdiness coming out of me, which I'm cool with, by the way. I'm absolutely cool with here. Okay, that's a bigger map right there. Let's see. I know the map I need. Go back. Thank you very much. Open tab. So here is what Disney owns, everybody. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. Let's get into it. So they own all of Marvel, okay? And all these different properties of Marvel. Then they own 20th Century Fox. They own FX and all the movie studios. They even own Endemol Shine Group, Big Brother, all those franchises, National Geographic. They also own Hulu. And then they have Disney Music Group, Theatrical Group, Disney ABC Television Group. They own, of course, as you all know, the theme parks here. Direct-to-Consumer International. They have Streamboat Ventures, which is their social capital firm. They have the Buena Vista Construction Company, the Red Creek District, which was stolen from them because Ron DeSantis didn't like them talking about their Don't Say Gay bill, but yet Ron DeSantis and his wife got married at Disney World and then lost a $1.2 billion contract from Disney because Imagineering, some of Imagineering was going to move from California to Florida. Yeah. I see it. There we go. Thank you very much for that, Honda. Much love to you. But like I was saying, some of Imagineering was going to move from California to Florida, and so it was going to be a $1.2 billion contract. And Walt Disney World is the largest employer of Florida. Not Orlando, Florida. The state of Florida, the largest employer is Walt Disney World. And of course, they own ESPN and all these outside companies. So as you can see, Disney owns a lot. Okay? All right. Chapek, who had been handpicked by Iger, was ousted in November 2022, and he was ousted while he was live at a Elton John concert that was streamed live on Disney Plus. With Iger returning to the CEO role for a second stint, Iger's current contract runs through December 31st, 2026. The company has declared its intention to name the successor by the early part of 2026. So you got 2025, and then you got the early part of 2026. So January, February, somewhere around in there, right? Over the past several decades, including the time when the company was run by Iger's predecessor, Michael Eisner and Frank Wells. Michael Eisner was the creative CEO. Frank Wells was the financial CEO. So it was a duo at the time. So I want to respect Frank Wells because Frank Wells, he lost his life during a skiing trip. Let's put some respect on his name as well. Succession has been a stumbling block for Disney. Iger changed his mind several times about retiring before finally stepping down in 2020 when COVID happened, and a number of top executives wound up leaving the company after Iger either passed them over or reversed his plan to pass the baton. This time, the succession effort is being overseen by former Morgan Stanley chief James Gorman, who famously executed his own smooth handoff when he exited the bank's top job in 2023. In January, he will assume the role of chairman of the board, continuing as chair of the board succession committee, a role he took on after joining the Disney board earlier this year. While it remains unusual in corporate America, the notion of a dual CEO setup akin to what Netflix has used in recent years, and also Paramount Global has 3 CEOs, one of the main company, then MTV, and then the other one Nickelodeon, or the streaming side. So 3 CEOs at Paramount, dual CEOs at Netflix. Akin to what Netflix has used in recent years is reportedly on the table at Disney. Iger contacted Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos to get his thoughts about the structure and was told that it works well at the streaming giant because of the culture, its culture of transparency and candor, the Journal reported. Why did you have to call Ted Sarandos when you could have called Michael Eisner and ask him how to work out with him and Frank Wells, because he was the CEO before you came, Bob Iger? But okay, I get all the perspectives you can. One tandem that could prevail at Disney, the report theorized, so unidentified sources, was Demar and Walden. He brings operational experience from the park side, while she would bring strong creative relationships on their own. Each candidate is perceived to lack aspects of what is required of a leader of a large and diversified entertainment entity like Disney. Y'all need somebody who remembers y'all creativity, but who also understands the assignment of evolution in business. That's what y'all need. And it's hard to find that within one person. So I do agree with that. 8 comments. So EA wants to merge with Disney, only for Disney, known for its experience in games, shut down. Wall Street Journal assuming Disney's appetite for gaming is the way of the mark, considering that they had their own gaming department, which lost $200 million a year, closed it down. A big hell no to all that hair and no substance, Josh Damara. Oh my lord! Fully expect to see Iger in a mustache as a candidate. Hello, I am Parlez-vous Français. Excuse me? I am Mr. Parlez-vous Français, but you're Bob Iger. No, I'm not Mr. Parlez-vous Français. Iger contacted Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos to get his thoughts about the structure and was told it works well at the streaming giant because its culture of transparency and candor, the Journal reported. So it's not going to work well at Disney with its culture of backstabbing and duplicity, just so the company at Apple. Apple is on the precipice of decline as well. Disney is now on decline, firing on all cylinders, and its stock will be valued above $150 a share, maybe $200 by the time the successor takes over. LOL. Okay, so those are the comments of the people on the Disney conversation. So, as you can tell, media is very linked up, and there are ties in media. So that is why I am the nerd that I am, because what you don't understand, you don't want to deal with. So I try to take complicated information and make it relatable. If you follow the moves that is being made within the movement of the industry, you will understand the endings and how you're seeing what you're seeing. Okay? All right. So with that being said, yeah, we got to talk about Ray J. From RollingOut.com, Ray J claims someone tried to ill him during Leia's tirade. Ray's claims come after threatening a church pastor and weeks after a Neil brawl with Diddy's sons. That is the best picture to describe Ray J's existence. Why? Ray J has delivered back-to-back explosive Instagram videos within the past 2 days that have fans perplexed and wondering about his emotional state. Hours after threatening New Birth Missionary Baptist church pastor Jamal Bryant with consequences if he aired their interview online, Ray J returned to his Instagram account to claim vehemently that someone was trying to ill him. Okay, Ray J had conniption in an Instagram video. Ends just tried to pound me. They tried to ill me in, and you want me to apologize in Uck You, Ray J Ward, in the black and white video. By the way, shout out to 9 Mad TV as we play it from rollingout.com. That's Princess. That's Safari.
RJ claims someone tried to take him out after sending a message to Jamal Bryant.
Nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Von Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit, don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Bryant need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that interview. I don't care if you're from the church or not. Like be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they're not safe in a place where they thought they were safe.
Sir, wait a minute. This is coming from the person that divorced Princess Love 3 times and then manipulated their kids when Ray J and Princess were in a fight, right? This is the same person that left a $300 million company called Raycon and did an investment called the Trunks Network, basically a ratchet spinoff of the Zeus Network. And in the preview for the network, somebody powed into a car window. Not to mention, too, you said to Nicki Minaj that you were a news anchor. And Nicki Minaj was like, what? So you must not have anything to do. And you also said, since you want to talk about the church, you said that as a pastor's kid, you didn't really want to go to church or you could care less about it. And then you said on Club Shay Shay that your sister has disassociated herself from you. And you broke down about it. Sir, I'm going to need you to know your role, stay in your place, and shut the flying fuck up. You're doing too much. Let's get back to the hypocritical video.
I'm telling you right now.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's going to be a problem.
The next day, niggas just tried to me and tried to kill me, nigga. And you want me to apologize? Fuck you.
Stop crying. Tell little boys contributing and planting seeds to their dysfunction. Stop all that crying. Boys don't cry. And boys who don't cry end up being men who don't cry. When we have scriptural evidence that Jesus looked over the city, and when he looked over the city, Jesus wept.
Well,
thanks for tuning in to 9MAC
Shout out to 9MAC TV for that. Pastor Jamal Bryant, I will say this, sir. Real men do cry, okay? I'm going to just say that right now. You have probably cried in your lifetime over people passing away. You probably cried when you've been angry. Real men do have emotions. You should watch Inside Out too. You might be in line sometime, but that's neither here nor there, child. So, the multi-hyphenate entertainment businessman, like I said, he left a $300 million company to do a ratchet spinoff of Zeus with a $5 million investment. But okay, he's a businessman, allegedly, child. Brandy is more of a business woman than Ray J is an employee of Hollywood, okay? Did not specify who allegedly tried to pow him down, nor how many people were involved, nor where or when it took place. Ray J had threatened a mega church pastor hours earlier, but Ray did appear distressed hours before when he issued a chilling warning via video to Brian that someone would be thrown out the pulpit if that video interview found the light of day. Ray J, you do realize this is 2024, right? You do realize they have Google Drives, right? And iCloud and Dropbox, right? You do realize there's probably different edits of the interview, because whenever Barbara Walters sat down for an interview, most interviews that you see for an hour usually take about an hour 30 minutes, which is 90 minutes, or 2 hours or 2.5 hours, which is 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then they cut it down, Ray J. Just like the Club Shay Shay interview, that was the final one that was uploaded. Because Shannon Sharp said about the Cat Williams interview that there was some stuff that we did not see that didn't make it. Ray J, I'm going to need you, bruh, to shut the flying fuck up. Whew, Jesus, there's no way to determine at this point if the two videos posted within proximity of each other are connected in any way. Then, of course, Ray J narrowly avoided a brawl outside a Halloween party in Los Angeles. These two videos posted for his 3 million Instagram followers come weeks after Ray J confirmed to Nicki Minaj on Instagram Live that he was very close to getting into a brawl with the sons of Sean D. Combs' outside celebrity Halloween party in Los Angeles. His sons, Quincy Brown, King Combs, Justin Combs, were enraged about Ray listing off the appropriate punishment for Diddy on the popular Club Shay Shay podcast, Shannon Sharp's podcast. Earlier in October, Ray, 43, added the sons were determined to lay hands on him in the parking lot, but their plans were thwarted when singer Chris Brown, a known prolific brawler himself. Now listen to all the fans of Chris Brown. I am reading the damn article. That's what Rolling Out said. Chris Brown, a known prolific brawler himself. Chris Brown, a known prolific brawler himself. Listen, rollingout.com said it. I'm just reading it, okay? Listen, I just want to make that clarification, okay? Got out of his limo, intercepted the three men, eventually de-escalated the explosive episode. This is from XXL Magazine. Ray J tells WAC 100 that he almost got into an altercation with Diddy's sons Quincy, Justin, and Christian, and reveals that Chris Brown had to step in to defuse the situation. There's also no evidence that the alleged foul aimed at Ray J is committed to Diddy's sons. And because there's no police report nor witnesses to corroborate, appalling fans are left to determine on their own the veracity of Ray J's claims that someone tried to take his life. Whew. Child. What? Yeah, yes. You keep thinking it's 2004. Lord Jesus Christ. Your man, your husband. Well, listen, let me read what your man, your husband is according to rollingout.com. Let me read it one more time. Rollingout.com said, not Brain Lee. Chris Brown, a known prolific brawler himself. That's what rollingout.com said. Okay. So let's talk about this, y'all. I love me some Captain Venus. Love you. So every time location existence, it only shows that Princess Love made the right decision of divorcing you. I mean, you're a broke down version of Kanye West, bro. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Like, sometimes it's not God, it's not the devil, it's us that causes our own rise and demise. And Ray J, that is you, bruh. You're only famous because of Brandy. Nothing more, nothing less. What you should have done was the One Wish podcast and interview celebrities and content creators and fans about the one wish they had in their childhood and talk about the wishes that they had growing up, and did they still want that wish or not? You could have done the One Wish podcast and been something, because podcasting is huge. But that requires you to be still and be a businessman. But you're not that smart. At least Chris Brown is still getting Grammy nominations. Ray J, give your social media team your phones. Don't go on a cruise ship, child, because you're going to cause chaos, havoc, and wretched behavior on the cruise. Don't go Hawaii either. You know what? Go to Alaska. Go to Alaska for about a year, okay? 47 is about being in office. Go to Alaska for a year and be in that coldness. That coldness will make you be still so you can come back and move in a heat of an energy on purpose. Okay. All right. Now, y'all, finally, child. Speaking of wars, there is a war we need to talk about. From Nation's Restaurant News, KFC sues Church's Chicken for infringement over original recipe. This is a real story, y'all. Y'all know I bring y'all the real. Here we go. The Louisville, Kentucky-based chain trademarked the phrase in 1984 and claims Church's use is diminishing valuable rights. Well, the gag is apparently that the original recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken was from a black woman. So, are you culturally appropriating KFC? Because that's the questions. All right, let's go along. Church's Chicken announced a few weeks ago that it was bringing back its original recipe, initially created in 1952. However, I'm adding however, but one of its major competitors, however, has taken issue with its advertising campaign to promote the return. That campaign includes the phrase "Our original recipe is back." KFC founder Colonel Harlan Sanders created his blend of 11 herbs and spices in 1939, began using the original recipe trademark to advertise its chicken in 1972. KFC obtained a trademark for original recipe in November 1984, and for Colonel Sanders' original recipe in October 2018. Now, the Louisville, Kentucky-based chain has filed a lawsuit against Church's in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas, alleging that the Atlanta-based chain's use of the original recipe phrase is likely to cause confusion for customers. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like, women's rights have been taken away. You know what I mean? There is racist text messages being sent to black students at the University of Alabama, and y'all are big mad about somebody using original recipe and a marketing campaign. I'm just asking questions, y'all. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking some questions here because I'm just like, there's bigger issues at hand. I'm trying to find the branding, y'all, for original recipe right now here. I'm trying to find a child there. Oh, here it is here. Okay, right here. So this is what they're saying. Our original recipe is back. Okay. Now, 10-piece starting at $10.99. Now, that's not a bad deal. Now, I'm going to just be real with y'all. My family, when we were in Arkansas, we would always eat Church's Chicken, and I could not stand it because it was always just so greasy. Not that I don't like my chicken to, drip. You know what I mean? Especially when it's full of that flavor. But seriously, though, let's get back on this because I have some thoughts on this, okay? In the court document, KFC said it sent a letter to Church's on October 24th objecting its use of original recipe, saying it infringed on KFC's trademark. Church's ignored KFC letter and opted instead to expand its use and promotion of the mark. Oh, my Lord, okay. The filing states, adding Church's conduct is willful and reckless in disregard of KFC's legal rights. Once again, there are black men being unalived by police. But y'all worried about y'all legal rights as a company. Okay, all right, y'all. Church's use of the original recipe mark is likely to create confusion in the marketplace and dilute the mark. Okay. KFC added that Church's actions are causing irreparable harm and diminishing valuable rights. Irreparable harm? irreparable harm is what Diddy has done with 200 lawsuits and diminishing valuable rights. The rights and the proprietary ways that Diddy could ever be in the culture, those valuable rights are diminishing. In the mark that KFC established more than 50 years ago, purchasers and prospective purchasers who are disappointed with Church's products and services are likely to attribute their dissatisfaction to KFC. The filing continues. KFC is asking churches to be banned, that churches be banned rather from using original recipe phrase as well as unspecified monetary damages. You know, because I need a particular picture here. I can't talk about this without bringing this picture up. I just need it. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. It's coming up. It's coming up for you, man. Friend. Hang on. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna have to do it. Okay, let's talk. Now that's up, let's talk, okay? Listen. So you mean to tell me, KFC, that you want Church's Chicken to be arrested in court, that is, for identity theft and fraud of using the words original recipe? Are you serious? So are you going to sue every grandmother that has original recipe cookies and cakes and pies? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? I'm sorry. Wait, I really am trying to understand this. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second, because I'm just, you know what? Let's do a little something, y'all. Let's do this, because I just want to see if we can understand the difference here between KFC chicken and Church's Chicken. Okay, I just want to see, because maybe KFC has a point. Let's look here. Okay, let's look. Okay, let's look. All right. So open image, a new tab. All right. So here is Church's Chicken. Okay, that's Church's Chicken. They are known for their crunch, right? That's their chicken. Can anybody tell me what type of chicken this is? From what brand? Can anybody tell me, does that look like Church's Chicken to y'all? I'm just asking questions here. Is that Church's Chicken or is that KFC? Is that Church's Chicken or is that KFC? Is that Church's Chicken or is that KFC? I'm just asking a question this afternoon. Now it's 18 minutes after 1 o'clock. Go to the corner. Go to the damn corner. You know what? You, in the words of Daffy Duck, are despicable. KFC still has buckets. This is a frivolous lawsuit, child. Are you serious? If that's the case, you gotta go after everybody who's ever said original recipe, that's ever made something from scratch. Are you serious, KFC? This is Church's Chicken. Okay. This is KFC. This is Church's Chicken. This is KFC. One more time. Just one more time. This is Church's Chicken. And this is KFC. KFC, move the fuck on from this shit. We got bigger issues at hand. Don't make no damn sense. You want churches to be banned from using the original recipe phrase, and unspecified monetary damages. Okay, Chad. That's right. All the anti-millimeters. Here's something y'all gonna be upset about. Since you really want to be haters, here's something. Y'all can be on the hate train of KFC on Church's Chicken. Since y'all really want to hate on something, here's a factual, smactual story that y'all can dig into. Oh, child. Instead of spending money on lawsuits, KFC needs to put money in making their chicken back to the old standard. Child, we made it through those stories in 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 8 seconds there, child. Woo. Okay. Once again, this is KFC right here. KFC is Destiny Payne, and Church's Chicken is Melody Cherie Rogers, or Melody Cherie Lee, if you roll that way. Okay, child. Anyway, I want you to arrest KFC. Sorry, I want you to arrest Church's Chicken for identity theft and fraud of using original recipe. It's disrespectful. The blasphemy, the unmitigated gall, the turmoil, and the just depression that I'm going through of them using words that everyone else has used. It's going through the core of my soul. Anyway. Now, y'all know I got a positive news story for y'all, right? For those of you who are gaming fans, the Analog 3D is set to release in early 2025 for $249. It is a 4K remake of the Nintendo 64 built with FPGA technology for a true to original gaming experience without emulation. This modern take on the classic console supports the entire Nintendo 64 gaming library, removes region locks, making it accessible for gamers worldwide. Equipped with Bluetooth for wireless controllers, HDMI connectivity, and enhanced display modes that mimic old CTR screens, the Analog 3D aims to bring a nostalgic yet high quality experience to modern display. So that will be coming out in 2025, a 4K version from Analog. So this is not from Nintendo, okay? And you can tell it's not from Nintendo because these buttons here will be straight up and down, okay? All right, but they did get this right. I will give them that, okay? All right, so there's some positive news for you there. I'm gonna turn my camera now because we done the whole show over to our child. Hey, commit to the journey. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. I will drop the link if you guys want to come on up to talk about any of the destinations, including that Urban Bell magazine destination we went to this morning of a blog with 51,500 followers compared to 3,433 followers said that Sonny Minks mentally whooped that said individual's ass, mentally and otherwise. So, oh Lord. One thing to know and two things for sure, you cannot say I don't know how to produce a good damn show. Okay, let's. What? How am I not right? How am I not right? What am I not right on? What am I not right on? That KFC is Destiny Payne and Church's Chicken is Melody Cherie Rogers or Melody Cherie Lee. They're the ones upset about original recipe being used as words. I didn't do nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong here, child. Anyway. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Okay, child. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Okay, child. CC is saying hello to commit to the journey. Glad to have you here, CC. Oh, my Lord. Okay. There's a whole lot to talk about in the world today, isn't there? Yes, it is. How y'all doing? How you doing? You good? You good? You good? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Man. So what story, piqued y'all interest today? What destination did pique y'all interest today? Because we had a lot of them. We have a lot of them for sure. We have a lot of them. So let's review some of the stories. Hey, who said that? Welcome, man. Glad to have you here. So I think the story that really got to me today in terms of the complexity of business, I think it was the Disney one, right? Because you're talking about a company that's made it to 100 years that now they have to create a new 100-year legacy off of a new energy that they've never had to have before, right? Because they've always been the leader of everything. And they still are the leader, but NBC Universal is coming up from behind in a major, major way with Epic Universe. I do think Epic Universe is going to give Disney a mental check of, okay, we need to step up our game. I think Six Flags selling off parks, I think it's a viable option for them. Because I think they were like over $1 billion in debt, so they're trying to balance out the books. I do think Disney, probably more Disney than Universal. I'm sure Universal may buy a couple of parks here and there to, create a stronghold. But I'm sure that Disney, that has been wanting to do regional park entertainment for a while, I'm sure that they probably will do that. Who said that? Said you are a mess and two bushes with your doors. Well, I mean, listen, I just call like I see it. I mean, everything's alleged in my opinion for entertainment purposes only. So, you know what I mean? But seriously. But yeah, I think the Six Flags conversation is going to be an ongoing, continuing conversation, even though the spokesperson said that they're not going to be selling any of their parks. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be an ongoing conversation. Denzel Washington getting ready to retire. Like I said to y'all, I'm not mad at Denzel Washington. He has done more than enough for the world of film, and he has the right to live out the rest of his dreams while he can. You know what I mean? So absolutely, for sure. Beyond the Gates will be premiering on February 24th, 2025. Now, they did not give a time slot on CBS as of yet, but it will be broadcasting on CBS and streaming live on Paramount Plus. The CW, like I said, I gave y'all the game plan what I believe CW needs to do and get into that lane of Black and minority entertainment and independent artists and content creators and entrepreneurs. I think that's the lane that they need to go in to capture the Win Network. And I think if they did that, I think that we get a lot of people, like I said, combining 94 million households with Bounce TV and 110 million households with the CW would create a reach of 204 million households, which would be bigger than BET. So I think that's the direction they need to go. Will they do it? Probably not. iCarly coming back is very, very exciting. With an iCarly movie, I think it will be successful for sure. Yes, indeed there. And then, of course, Ray J being Ray J, child. Ray J, we just had an election, bro. Can you please not add any more drama to 2024? Please and thank you. Like, we don't need it. We don't want it. No one asked for it. And then, like I said, the church's chicken KFC war, this unnecessary war, where basically KFC is KFC is upset about original recipe being used. So basically, KFC is being a Destiny Payne Williams, and they want Church's Chicken, which is Melody Cherie Lee, if you roll that way, Melody Cherie Rogers, to be arrested for identity theft and fraud and be banned from ever using original recipe in their marketing and unspecified damages, child. Miss me with that shit. We got bigger issues to fry. And yes, pun intended, okay? Denzel is supposed to be in the upcoming Black Panther movie. Role specifically ran for him. Chadwick, it was Denzel's mentee. Absolutely, he did pay for one summer of acting school for sure. Yes, he did, Cece. Thank you for that, beautiful. Appreciate you. See? My audience knows what's up. Who said that? Said hello to Celebrity Talk with Captain Venus. Yes, indeed. So, whew, my Lord. Lot going on this afternoon. It's 31 minutes after 1 o'clock. Glad to have all of you here. We are just chilling. Jam-packed show. So like I said, which story really got to y'all today? Which destination, piqued your interest? I mean, we went from Urban Bell magazine to churches and KFC. I mean, we went from somebody being fried to fried chicken. Okay, that's what we did today. Look at that ass. Anyway. Oh, my Lord. Okay. My Lord. Ooh, okay. Man, oh man. Five people in the building. Thank you all so much. Like I said, later on today at 6 o'clock, I'll have your RHOP review. I think we're on episode 3, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think we're on episode 3, I think. But either way, there will be a review at 6 o'clock tonight. So, Braylon got to go to this appointment. Wanted to stop in your show, show you some love. Wanted to stop in a show some love to your channel. Y'all be blessed. Right back to you. I hope whatever appointment you're going to is blessed, is highly favored, and we're praying a win in advance in Jesus' name. Yes. Amen. Yes, indeed. We love promoting people who deserve it. Absolutely. My Lord. But yep, we are here, y'all, live, just chilling. Glad to have all you here. Making it do what it do, yeah. By the way, Beyonce says she's not going on tour, y'all. She wants the music to rest. But can we at least get a yeah music video, though? Because that song, to me, is the best track on Cowboy Carter. Y'all can fight me on it. I could give two damn fucks or ish about it. I know Honey Buckin' is a good one. That Requiem song where Beyonce sung opera. Listen, I am a fan of art, okay? And she did her thing on Cowboy Carter. Like, you cannot deny it. I'm sorry. If you try to, you're just playing yourself. You're just playing yourself. She did the range that she had on that album. You gotta give girl credit, dude. Six people in the building. Thank y'all so much for being here. So y'all got any other plans for today? Ooh, screws on me. Oh wow, y'all! Miss Pat is on Club Shay Shay, child. Ooh, that's gonna be a good interview. It's gonna be a really good interview. By the way, I love Miss Pat. I think the fact that she has owned up to her mistakes, but she is taking this new lease on life and making it do what it do, and rising higher and higher. I'm so proud of her. I really, really mean that. Anybody can want to make a comeback, but it takes somebody to do the work to make that comeback happen. So much love to Miss Pat. For real, much love to her. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are just chilling out, y'all. Glad to have y'all here. Yeah, Miss Pat is amazing. Miss Pat sells it. That's on BET and BET Plus, where it's like Judge Steve Harvey, but she has celebrity jurors listening to the case. Oh my Lord Jesus! And I gotta give Steve Harvey his credit. You know what I mean? Because when I first heard Judge Steve Harvey, I'm like, wait, what? Steve Harvey ain't a judge. But the way that he has been able to do it has allowed Miss Pat to do it and other people. So yeah. My Lord Jesus. My Lord. By the way, y'all, let's add some good energy here. Not saying we don't have good energy, child, but after that KFC Church's chicken thing, we need a little bit of this. Roll it.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Amen to that. Amen to all of that. Amen. Amen. And amen. Yeah. I'm sorry. Child, if you want to laugh, just roll through YouTube, child. You will get your good kiki in for the day. You really will. That was hilarious. Oh, my Lord Jesus. No, really, you will get a good kiki, child. Just be still long enough and just move around, child. You'll find what you're looking for. Yes, so we're here just chilling. Oh man, this was a really great show. It really, really was today. By the way, thank you to everybody for being here. Who said that? Thank you. Commit to the journey. Thank you. CC, thank you. Celebrity Talk with Captain Venus La Capitana, as Aries Girl Podcast corrected me, not El Capitan, but La Capitana. Thank you so much for that. Let's see here. Dear Yvette, thank you so much. Moved Channel, thank you so much for your comment on the iCarly destination. And I really am excited for iCarly. I really am. Sweet Essence, thank you so much for being here. Glam Rocks, thank you as well for being here. Child, listen. Much love to each and every one of you for being here on today. Yeah. We are just chilling out. Glad to have y'all here. Looks like it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood where I am. Hopefully, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood where you are as well. Oh wow, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at some notifications on Clubhouse here. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yes. Man, oh man. Y'all stay right here. I will be right back. We are live on tour. Love y'all. Be right back. Hey, y'all, I am B-A-C-K. I am B-A-C-K. I don't know if La Capitana is still here with us. I'm sure she's probably getting ready for a live. But she is a content creator. A really fantastic, wonderful, and originator content creator. So y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to La Capitana Venus, everybody. Yes, indeed. Love that sister very much. Oh, hell. Ooh, Lord. That's interesting. That's interesting. I will file that destination away and we'll talk about that at another time. Yes, indeed. So. Well, y'all, this has been a fun show. I want to thank each and every single one of y'all for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Commercial break and fireworks are happening for the day that is happening right now. I will see you all back here tonight at 6 p.m. for our HOP review after show. And I hope you enjoy the show. I really, really do. It's been a fun one to review. The show that we did today, we talked about Sonny Minks and that person. Words announced the butler from The Nanny. We're still waiting for the DNA results. That Sonny Minks mentally whooped ass on YouTube, according to UrbanBellMagazine.com. iCarly may be coming back in the form of a movie. The CW got rid of some of their publicity team members and also their program development team members. Beyond the Gates will be launching and airing on February 24th, 2025. Denzel Washington is getting ready to retire, and he has a role for him in Black Panther 3. Six Flags is thinking about selling off some of its theme parks, although a spokesperson said that they are not selling any of their theme parks, but they are going to perform a portfolio review of all of their parks. Then Disney is looking for a new CEO. That's what they're looking for, a new CEO, and there will be outside candidates considered. With that, Ray J said that apparently his life was threatened, and he told Pastor Jamal Bryant to not release the interview, otherwise somebody's going to get pulled off the pulpit. Child, Ghost St. Patrick, played by Amari Hardwick, can do more than you, Ray J. And Ghost is a character, child. And then finally, Church's Chicken versus KFC. KFC does not want Church's Chicken to use original recipe branding to promote that Church's is bringing back their original recipe, because the original recipe trademark allegedly was filed over 50 years ago, so nobody can use original recipe, which that lawsuit will be dead in the water when it gets to court. And then, of course, we're talking about a brand new gaming system that will be coming early in 2025 called the Analog 3D, which is a 4K remake of the Nintendo 64. It will be available for $249.99. So, yes, indeed. So that is our show, everybody. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you back here tonight at 6 o'clock for our HOP. Love y'all. Have a good one. And please, keep your head up. More blessings are coming your way than the curses that could come your way. Amen. 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 Yes. Amen. 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 Love all of you. I really mean that. And I'll leave the fireworks up a little bit. If you guys still want to chat in the chat with me. All right. Much love, everybody. Bye bye. You too, CC. Be blessed, beautiful.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez?
Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
For Ramirez?
Wingstop.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story. Fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment. Be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour. You inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now. There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh, good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy. I'm in. I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from. They say if you dream a thing more than once, please, 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 it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.